Hello everyone, boys and girls. Welcome back to another lesson. Today we'll be talking about the natural minor scale. Now, in my previous lessons, we've talked about the major scale. We've talked about the intervals. We've talked about basic intervals. We've talked about all the slightly more advanced intervals. Now, today we're going to talk about the natural minor scale. Now, the natural minor scale is related, very much related to the major scale. Now, how is that so? Okay, like I've said in my previous lessons, in my previous videos, the major scale will always be referred to again and again and again. It will be looked at again and again and again as the main reference. Yeah, and always remember, I've told you that the major scale is the mother of all scales. Okay, so today proves that point again. Now, as usual, on the top line here, you will see the C major scale. So we know what the C major scale is, we know what the major scale is, we know the construction of the major scale. Yeah, so just a little revision of the C major scale or the major scale in general. You have the half steps at the 3, 4, 7 and 8. Yeah, so this is the half step, this is the half step. Just a small revision lah. Okay, now when it comes to look here at the side here. Okay, when it comes to the natural minor scale, if you ask me why do they say it's a natural minor, well, I don't know the the academic or the historical reason, but maybe the word natural comes from it being derived naturally from the major scale. This is how it works. Now, you have in the C major scale, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and the octave. Yeah. Now, the natural minor scale is derived from the 6th degree of the major scale. So in this instance, in the key of C major, C being the first note, second note D, third note E, fourth note F, fifth note G, sixth note being A. Okay, so you see the arrow here, I'm pointing it to the A. This is the 6th degree of the major scale. Now we take the A, move it down, and it becomes the first note of the new scale called the natural minor scale. And then we just build the scale based on the notes of the C major scale, only beginning with A. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And as you notice, all the notes here are derived from all the notes in the key of C. The only difference is that in the A natural minor scale, the scale starts from A, hence the name A natural minor. The notes are all the same, exactly the same as is in the key of C major scale. So that is why we call that the relative minor of the major scale is at the 6th degree of the major scale. And this works in any other natural minor scale that exists. Yeah. We go to the next example after this, but this is the a construction of the natural minor scale. As you can see, in the major scale, the half steps are at the 3rd, 4th, 7th and 8th. Now, in the natural minor scale, the half steps, yeah, exists between the 2nd and 3rd note and the 5th and the 6th note. If you understand the construction of the major scale, then it will be easy for you to understand the construction of the natural minor scale. All you have to do is to remember that the natural minor scale, yeah, the half steps are at the 2nd and 3rd note and 5th and the 6th note. You remember this is the same idea, the same theory, a similar theory on how to build the major scale. You'll be able to build the natural minor scale. Yeah. Now let's go to another example. Yeah. Let's say we're talking about the scale, the key of F major. Okay. So F major, you have F, G, A, wait a minute, B, C, D, E, F. Again, construct the half steps or identify the half steps. 3, 4, 7, 8. So A to B flat makes it a half step. Everything else seems okay. Okay, establish the half steps. Yeah. Now, identify the degree. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I put the I here as an indication of an octave. Yeah. So this is the 6th degree. Now, take the 6th degree of the F major scale. So I identify here as the, F major scale. Okay. Now take the 6th degree of the F major scale down here. So which is the identified as the D note. So I'm going to take it down an octave. So this is also a D note. Now build the natural minor scale based on all the notes that are available here in the F major scale. So you have D, and then E, and then F, and then just repeat G, A, B flat, C, D. Yeah, and then identify 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I. So this is 2, 3. Oh, sorry about that. It's supposed to be a half step, actually. A half step here and a half step here. Yep. So this becomes the D natural minor scale. And that is how you construct the natural minor scale. Okay, so now that we know the basic construction on how to build a natural minor scale and how it is derived from the major scale, okay, now let's look at other keys. Kita buat congak lah, kita buat congak. We just figure out. We now know that, okay, we have the major scale. We have the major scale. Okay, now how do we identify from the major scale? We can get the, okay, from the major scale we have the relative minor. Okay, so relative minor being, yeah, the 6th degree of the major scale. Okay, so using this, okay, so we now know that C major 6th degree is the A minor. Okay, we have, for example, G major. So what is the 6th degree in the key of G major? So G, A, B, C, D, E. So you have the E minor. Yeah, and then you have, for example, A flat major. 6th degree in the key of A flat. Be careful. What is the major 6 of in the key of A flat? A flat, B, C, D, E, F. So that's F minor. So on and so forth. If you understand this, then you understand, oh, then all these keys. So if the song is in the key of A minor, for example, that is why there are no key signatures in the key of A minor, because it is actually the key of, it is the relative of C major. If you see a song with one sharp, but it is in the minor key, then you understand it as an E minor song, as an E minor key, because it is relative to the key of G major. Similarly, if you see A flat major with 4 flats, correct? Is it 4 flats? I think so. But it is in the minor key, the song is in a minor key, then you know that it is in the key of F minor, because F minor is the relative of A flat major. And then we now understand that in order to build the natural minor scale, okay, how to construct a natural minor scale. Just remember 2, 3, and 5, 6. The second and the third and the fifth and the sixth note are half steps. Okay, for example, let's build, for example, E natural, I'm just going to use the short form, E natural minor scale. Okay, so treble clef, yeah, so E, okay, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Now 2, 3, 5 and 6. So remember 2, 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half steps. Right, so which means if 2, 3 and 5, 6 are half steps, that means the others must be a whole step. So let's check, yeah? Okay, so is E and F a half step? No, it's not. Oh, sorry. Is E and F a whole step? No, it's not. It's actually a half step. So what do? We raise the F to an F sharp. F sharp to G, is that a half step? Yes, it is. G and A, is it a whole step? It is, correct. A and B, is it a half step? It is. B and C, is that, A and B, is it a whole step? It is. B and C, is it a half step? It is. C and D, is it a whole step? It is. D and E, is it a whole step? It is. So therefore you have the E natural minor scale, which is 1 sharp. So 1 sharp means that it is in the key of, so the E natural minor scale is related to the key of G major. Double check in the key of G major, double check in the key of G major. If you have to, draw the G major scale. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is half step, okay. So G, A, the others are 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step. So G and A is 1 step, A and B is 1 step, B and C is a half step, correct. C and D is 1 step, D and E is 1 step, E and F, that's not a half step. That's not a 1 step, that's actually a half step. So we erase the F sharp and G, it's a half step. Therefore, it is true that the G major is related to the E natural minor scale. And that's it. That's how you learn the natural minor scale. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. See you again soon. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Meanwhile, please like my video, please subscribe to my channel, and happy learning. Take care.